Millionaire invites black maid son to play chess as a joke. She didn't know he was a child. Genius. Before we dive in this story, hit the comments and tell us your city or country. Let's see how far this story reaches. If you like the video, please subscribe. The millionaire smirked, sipping her wine. "Let the maid's kid play," she said, laughing with her guests. "Might be fun." Everyone turned to look at Jalen, 10 years old, quiet, black, and holding a half-torn notebook. The guests leaned in, expecting a disaster. The board was set. The boy sat down. His hands were steady. He didn't smile. 10 minutes later, the laughter was gone. And 20 minutes after that, the millionaire's mouth hung open in disbelief. What happens when the person you underestimated reveals genius? Stay until the end. This story will change how you see everything. Jalen lived a quiet life with his mother, Alia, who worked as a housemaid for one of the wealthiest families in Connecticut. Every Saturday, while she scrubbed chandeliers and vacuumed marble floors, Jalen waited in the back room with a backpack full of books and a small travel chessboard. He taught himself how to play by watching YouTube videos in the library. The millionaire, Veronica Langston, was known for her extravagant garden parties filled with investors, authors, and board elites looking for entertainment. That Saturday, she spotted Jalen sitting alone near the garden wall, flipping through a chess puzzle book. "Is that the maid's son?" she asked, amused. "Let's have a little fun." She motioned to the garden table where an expensive carved chessboard had been set up for her guests. "Invite him to play, just for laughs." No one said no to Veronica. Jalen stood up, adjusted his sleeves, and walked to the board. Jalen approached the ornate table slowly. Everyone watched, half interested, half amused. Veronica leaned back in her chair with a smirk as he took his seat across from her. "White or black?" she asked with mock grace. "Black," Jalen replied softly, eyes locked on the board. The match began. Veronica opened aggressively, Queen's Gambit. Jalen responded without hesitation. His hands moved quickly but precisely, as he had already played this exact match 100 times in his head. The crowd chuckled at first. "He's holding up better than I thought," someone whispered. 10 moves in, her confidence began to fade. 15 moves, and she was squinting. By move 20, she leaned forward, visibly frustrated. Jalen remained expressionless. He didn't gloat. He didn't smile. He just played. Calculated, disciplined, brilliant. At move 24, he sacrificed a bishop 3 turns later. It was clear why. He had cornered her queen. Veronica reached for her wine but missed the glass. The room was silent. People started pulling out their phones. One man whispered, "That kid's not normal." By the 32nd move, she had only her king and 2 pawns left. Jalen made his final move, checkmate. Veronica stared at the board, pale and speechless. Jalen stood, bowed slightly, and walked back to the bench like it was just another Saturday. Veronica remained seated, stunned. A few guests clapped slowly. One man said, "That kid's a prodigy." Her embarrassment turned to fascination. "Wait, who taught him?" she asked Alia, still in her apron. "No one," Alia said. "He taught himself while I worked." The millionaire blinked. "That was grandmaster level," Alia nodded. "He dreams of playing in real tournaments, but we can't afford the entry fees." Veronica didn't speak. Her power, her money, her education just dismantled by a 10-year-old with a beat-up chessboard and a brilliant mind. For the first time, she wasn't the smartest person in the room. Within a week, Jalen's story hit local news. A viral video from the garden party showed him calmly defeating Veronica. Chess clubs and grandmasters began calling. Sponsors offered to train him. A GoFundMe for his tournament journey raised over $250,000 in 3 days. Veronica? She funded his entry into the World Youth Chess Championship. Jalen won second place in his age group. Today, he mentors other gifted kids from low-income families, kids like him, who just need a chance, because genius doesn't always come dressed in privilege. Sometimes it wears hand-me-downs and waits quietly in the shadows. How many children like Jalen are we walking past every day? Drop your country and city in the comments if this story moves you. Let's celebrate brilliance, no matter where it comes from. Take care.